What is up, guys? Jack here, back with another Black Ops 2 commentary. This time we have a 55-5 on Raid, and I believe it is Ground War kill confirmed, and I'm using the MSMC after patch, so obviously it's not the greatest gun, but I still pull off a decent score, and this is before I had my swarm, so I was using dogs, escort, air drone, and VSAT. I almost said VTOL again. I said that yesterday or Wednesday or wherever, and I had my last commentary. But today I wanted to talk about Iron Man 3 because I saw it last night, which I forgot was the premiere because I know my movie theater at least had this special deal where you could see it on Thursday at 10 o'clock, so it got off at like 12:30. And I really enjoyed it. I mean, I'm a big superhero movies fan, and especially Iron Man because he's just kind of like, he doesn't really care. He knows he has the money to do whatever he wants, and he definitely takes full advantage of it. And he also has the best one-liners ever. I feel like his dialogue is the best out of any superhero. Even though he's not my favorite, it's funny what he says, and it would just be the best to live how he lives. He's a billionaire. He's a super genius. He's a genius, like I was saying. Sorry, I had to cut that out because someone started talking. I didn't want to ruin the commentary. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed the movie, and I watch a lot of movies. I'm a movie buff, and I really, really enjoyed this one, which is good because sometimes I kind of think movies are dumb because they don't really add anything to it or whatnot. So, I don't know. I know the people that I went with 8 other people. They liked it a lot too. They thought it was the best one so far, and that was their opinion, so I'm sure a lot of you guys would enjoy it. I know I definitely did. But anyway, so whenever I was there, I saw a lot of good previews, and I feel like we've had a little dry streak for good movies that are coming out. But I saw a preview for The Lone Ranger, which I do not like Wild West movies, but this movie looked interesting. It looked very different, which is what I liked, and I definitely am going to see that. And also I saw Fast 6, which is basically the 6th rendition of the Fast and the Furious series, and I love that series. I have every single one on Blu-ray and DVD except for Tokyo Drift, which is the 3rd one, and I'm just a huge car racing movie fan. I love them. They're so much fun to watch. And the 5th one definitely got away from car racing, which I didn't really like because I'm pretty sure they had 0 car racing in it. They just had the scene at the end where there's a big chase, obviously. It's what always happens. And it was weird. It was definitely different, but I think they were just trying to build story mode because they definitely are doing more. And like Vin Diesel said, I think he announced that the 7th one has already been confirmed for April 7th or something like that. So good things to come from that. And like I said, we've been on a dry streak, and I think a lot of good movies are coming out. Man of Steel is coming out, another superhero movie, and Superman Returns came out a couple years ago, and that was a major flop. A lot of people did not like it, which is weird because, I mean, a lot of people are superhero buffs, and I just totally killed myself. I tried to pick it up, and then I hit the C4 button because I tried to rethrow it, and that was just a fail. And, like, the first Superman came out, or not the first one, but the recent remake came out, and it was a big failure, and so I think a lot of people are not very optimistic about this one, but I don't know, I'm going to see it definitely. I love watching movies. Hopefully it'll be better than Superman Returns. And I don't know, Superman's not my favorite, Batman's my favorite. That's why I kept saying Batman. Batman's definitely my favorite because he's more of a people's superhero. Like, you could definitely see yourself tagging along, and he came from, even though he's a billionaire, he's still just a normal person, and he's done great things, so I think that's why he appeals to a lot of people. But he's definitely my favorite. I don't know why, but the recent films, the 3, The Dark Knight, Batman Returns, and The Dark Knight Rises were really good. I really love how they were directed. I love how, like, the world was created because Tim Burton made the Batman series in the mid-90s, and I watched those. Was not a big fan of those, maybe because I'm not a big fan of Tim Burton, because Tim Burton, if you didn't know, he makes, like, sort of darker movies, like scary movies. Like, he makes the Coralines and the Frankenweenie, or whatever that movie was called, and like the clay stop animation and stuff like that, and he just makes weird movies, and I don't really like that, but I like how these recent Batmans were directed because they were definitely well made. I like how they're dark, there's contrast and stuff like that, and also the casting is really good. I like Christian Bale. Apparently, though, he's like not that great of a person, which is a bummer because he's a really good actor. But back to Iron Man 3, I think you guys will enjoy it. It was really good. I mean, it was 2.5 hours, I believe, and it's probably going to be in theaters for a month. Usually that's how it is. And Marvel did another good job, and I would stay till the end, hint hint, and watch through the credits because there's a secret message, and there's also another trailer, and a trailer that you might not expect. I definitely didn't expect it because usually Marvel plays the trailer after they do the outro with the like the graphics and stuff, and you know what I'm talking about if you see it. But they didn't. They waited till the end of the credits this time, and it was worth it. It piqued my interest. It's very interesting. It's not what you would quite expect, but it's definitely worth the wait. I mean, you have to wait like 5 minutes, and I know everyone that I was with didn't want to stay that long, and I was kind of fed up with it. But we stayed, we saw it, and we saw the secret message, and it was pretty good. I'm not going to spoil it. But yeah, I definitely recommend Iron Man 3. I recommend any movie that's out. I think all the movies out right now are pretty decent, and I'm probably going to see another one this weekend. And so write a comment if you guys are seeing Iron Man 3, or if you liked Iron Man 3, or if you just don't like superhero movies in general. And that was 55 and 5. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.